everybody. We are going to be making oatmeal. I know that everyone else eats oatmeal in the morning. It's 11 o'clock. It's not even the morning. I'm not hungry the second I wake up. Hi, Murph man. I'm just not hungry right when I wake up, so I wait. So I kind of intermittent fast, not because I want to, just because I don't want to eat. I'm still in my robe, and yes, I already did an important meeting and talked to important people in a robe. I love work from home. So I'm going to get water for my oatmeals. Okay, now we're getting the water boiling. So how I do my oatmeal, I think, is pretty similar to most people's oatmeals, but I learned a new trick recently that really has put my oatmeal over the edge, because I do protein oatmeal, and what I was doing was putting the protein in when the oatmeal was like boiling hot. I did like straight up put it in the pan, which I learned now that the protein powder, it breaks down at that high of heat, so you should wait for it to cool, which I had no idea about the science of that. So I learned something new, and I'm gonna show you. That's basically the whole video. You can click off now. That's the only fun trick that probably everyone else knows. But I had the grimiest oatmeal with all the grit, because I didn't know that. But I'm actually going to be making 2 oatmeals today for Ian and me. Not 2 for Ian, but. So I do a little over 2 cups of water, and that's getting boiled. I sliced up bananas. I'm using blackberries, because blackberries and bananas had just kind of been a vibe. And I put almond milk in there. This is just like unsweetened. Use whatever milk you like. So I just cut up the banana. I'm prepping while my stuff is, whatever you call it, boiling. So I'm going to wash these blackberries. Sometimes I'm really bad and I don't wash my fruit. So that's not good, but I'm doing it today, so like don't come for me. Voila. And this is the oatmeals I use. I just get there's like different types, and I literally do not notice a difference from any of them, so I just get whatever is on sale at Walmart, to be completely honest. This is a little measuring cup. I'm going to make a cup of oats, because 2 people. I normally just have my serving size is like a half cup. But eat as much oats as you want. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Now I'm going to put protein powder in the bowls. So right now here, I'll give you a little lay of my situation. My water is boiling. I got my bowls out, my fruit. These are some muffins I made. I might eat one of those too. So I'm just waiting for the water to boil. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to put in the bowls. So I'm going to do some protein powder. I really like this one. I think it was Ian's mom got it at Costco. So for us, it's very nice. So I just do like a little less than a scoop for each one. Just because, I don't know, kind of a lot of protein. So I just do a little less than a scoop. Throw it in there. But this one's cookie dough, or cookie flavor, which I love cookies, so definitely like this one. Then I've been taking cocoa powder, because all the other people say to do cocoa powder. Not completely sure if I like taste a difference or anything, but I'm just going to put the cocoa powder in the bowls. I just kind of take a little bit. I would measure it out, but I don't care. So this is how we're looking. So I just kind of have the protein powder and the cocoa powder prepped. My water is boiling. Let's just dump a dew in there. Whoa, she's been dumped. Stir. So now I'm gonna wait for that to cook for a second. But I'm gonna while that's cooking, I'm gonna put a little dash of vanilla flavoring. Does this have any calories? Doesn't say. I've just been kind of putting little dashes of things in here, because I have it and I don't. Oops, that was a lot. Oops. This container, this is a Target one, that's why probably. No, I'm just kidding. Just put a little dash of that in there, and I'm gonna squeeze a little liquid stevia. This is 0 calories. So just do a little squirts of that. Oh my gosh, my oats are about to explode. Again, another overview. This is just cooking. I liked her thick, so I'm gonna keep the boiling water out. And then this is my mixture with protein powder, cocoa powder, vanilla extract, and liquid stevia. So those are both in there. And then got my washed berries and my bananas. And then this looks pretty thick, so I'm gonna take it off the heat. Take it off the heat. So I'm just gonna turn it off and I'm gonna move it back. So then the step is just to wait and let that cool a little bit. So then I'm gonna pour half in each bowl, and then I'm gonna pour some almond milk in there, stir it up, and then I'm gonna put the bananas, the blackberries. I'm gonna drizzle some honey on. Going to add some chia, or this is flax, chia, and hemp seeds. I got this whole thing at Walmart for like $7. That's so many seeds. So we'll be back in a second. While I'm waiting for that to cool, we shall make my iced coffee, because there's just a point in the day I get sick of my black coffee. Sometimes I can drink 2 black coffees. Sometimes I only get 3 sips in, and I'm just sick of it and I need an iced coffee. So I'm going to take a glass and put ice in it. So my glass has been iced, and then I'm going to take over. So this is my black coffee that's just been sitting for like hours because I didn't want to drink it. So I'm going to pour it over the ice. And I kind of want some more coffee. So I always have cold brew in the fridge. Keep a little container cold brew in here. I'm going to pour some more on because obviously that's not enough coffee. Okay, but look at that. That's a lot of coffee, but the iced coffee will look not like there's any coffee in there, but just note that this is a bunch of coffee. I just want to say it now. Hope you can see it. Can you see it? That's my coffee. Okay. Next, I'm taking, this is the Premier Protein, but this is the Walmart version. Again, cheaper. That's the only reason. And I'm going to take my coffee mug, and I'm just going to pour, and this is what I want most of my milk to come from, because this has 30 grams of protein in it. I don't drink the whole thing. I think it takes me like a day or 2 to drink the whole thing, but and it has a lot of vitamins and protein, so getting some of that in. And I use some heavy whipping cream, and I just do like a dash. Kind of gives it that frothy flavor. Again, I have no measurements. I just go with it. I bought this at Jewel Osco, so you probably need to go to like Target or somewhere fancier. Maybe they have this at Walmart. I love Walmart. It's just cheaper. But this is sugar-free, so there's no calories or anything. But I just do the dash, like the littlest bit. And now I'm going to take my milk frother and froth it. So again, I'm just kind of blending it all up, getting it all bubbly. Sorry I didn't show that. I was too lazy. Now, I got my coffee. I'm going to take my milk. I'm going to pour, it's not even milk. I guess it's just protein stuff. But I'm going to pour it over. I like the littlest bit left. You can take it. So there you go. That's my fancy coffee. Hopefully you can like see it, but that's my fancy coffee drink that's like super easy to make and actually pretty healthy. Because this heavy whipping cream is 50 calories per tablespoon, which I definitely don't use that much. I mean, this is 160 per bottle, but I get a bunch of protein and takes me a couple days, so like that's nothing. And then this is 0 calories, so pretty healthy. There's actually a bunch of coffee in there. That's one thing that gets me annoyed about this. It probably looks like I'm one of those people who doesn't drink coffee and just put a bunch of milk and creamer in there. I'm not. There, you saw with your own eyes, there was so much coffee in there. And then I just take a fun straw and put it in because I'm fun like that. There you go. And then bam, here's the ingredients again. And then, I used the Careless Cat one today. So now I just made my coffee. So it's been like 4 minutes or whatever, 5 minutes. So now it looks more like this. It's settled down. So I'm going to pour half in each bowl. And those are the ingredients plus protein powder. So I'll pour them in there. So now I've divided it in half. So I'm going to start stirring it a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is, like, obviously there's not enough liquid in there. I'm going to take the almond milk, just kind of pour some over. Yeah, so then I'll keep stirring, and if it needs more, I'll add more. So stir time. Okay, sorry, I ran out of storage. So I just finished up with putting peanut butter, the seeds, and I drizzled some honey. So this is kind of how we're looking. Pretty cute, pretty cute. And if I'm still hungry, I made oatmeal banana chocolate chip muffins the other day, so I might eat that. But yeah, this is how we're looking. The end. Okay, now we're on to lunch. So I just rinsed my chickpeas, and I'm going to put them in here. I'm going to do olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic salt, onion powder. Yes, I'm still finishing my oatmeal. Turmeric and paprika. I'm preheating my oven right now to 400 degrees. So we'll combine all this. I have no measurements. I'm just going to dump it all in there and then put it on a pan, and then I'll have some roast chickpeas for a salad. The chickpeas I'll spread out on a pan, and my oven's preheating, but I'm just going to throw it all in there, and it's noon 30 right now. I'm not going to eat yet because I still haven't even finished my oatmeal, but I'm going to eat kind of soonish, and the chickpeas will take a little bit, so that's why I'm doing it now. And I kind of need to get ready this lunch because I have to help recruit and do career fair things and have my video on, so I need to get out of my robe. So I'll get ready while this is roasting up. But we're going to make a beautiful salad, so it's going to be fun. Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad. Hello. Okay, it's nighttime now. I don't know if you can tell, and I have makeup on my face. So what happened was, it's 6 o'clock, and last time we talked was like noon 30. So I put the chickpeas in the oven, I pulled them out. I'll show you what they look like. But then I just got slammed with work, and you know what? That happens. That's life. I got slammed with work, but then I was also helping recruiting for my company for like college campus recruiting and whatnot. So I was virtually doing all of that for the last 3 hours. So I had a bunch of work and meetings, and then had to do all this recruiting stuff. So definitely took longer than expected. And then I just got wrapped up in things and couldn't eat lunch. But that's okay. That's what we're going to do now. So my lunch was actually just going to be a salad because my oatmeal bowl, I'll try to do the macros, but it's really filling, and I'm pretty sure it has a bunch of calories, just because I put a bunch of stuff in there and the protein powder and whatnot. So I was just going to have a salad anyways. So I'm going to eat a salad now, and then I'll show you our dinner tonight. So right now I'll show you the chickpeas, which I actually love roasting chickpeas. So yeah, I literally like threw it down and had to go to a meeting. But roasting chickpeas, because you can eat them cold. So I would roast them and then put them in a container, and I'd eat it as a snack. And that's a lot cheaper than buying like those bags of roasted chickpeas. But I just had them in for like 400, like 20 to 25 minutes, depending how crispy you want them to be, or 30 minutes, or how, if you do 2 cans at once, whatnot. So we're going to start putting together the salad, and then I'll show you what's in it in the end. Okay, cool. So my salad is made. I'll just kind of talk through some of the ingredients I put in. So I had romaine lettuce from yesterday. I already washed and cut up, and I just put in a container because I knew I wanted to have a salad today. That's kind of my meal prepping. It's not really meal prepping, but and then I threw some spinach in, and then I have feta crumbles. It's fat free because the normal one was sold out. Thank you, TikTok. I put the chickpeas in there that I roasted earlier. And yes, you can like eat them cold, and like I said, really good snack for later. And then I cut up a tomato and a cucumber, and then I put in glazed walnuts. That's another thing I really love, to get some good fats in there. Oh, but my trick I wanted to tell you was I put the lettuce in, and then I put the spinach in, and then that's when I do my dressing. So I do olive oil and red wine vinegar and just a dash, mix it, and see that I had to add another dash of olive oil. But do your olive oil and your red wine vinegar, and then do your seasoning. So I used just some salt and pepper, and then I did Italian seasoning, and then this is one my mom got me. It's like a salad seasoning. So put that in there, mix it all up, realized I need a little more olive oil, put it in there. Put the tomatoes, the cucumbers, the feta, the walnuts, and mix it all up. And yeah, and the chickpeas, sorry. So I'll show you what she looks like now. Having a good mixed salad is just how you got to do it. But what's really good is when you put the lettuce in first and season it, because that's the spinach is the one that really needs the seasoning and needs the olive oil. So, because, everything else tastes pretty good on its own. So, I'm starving because it's 6:18, and I'm going to eat this now. The end. Okay, now it's like 7 o'clock, and I'm going to start making dinner because I'm starving. I ate 2 bowls of that salad, like big bowls. I'll try to do the macros and maybe have something up here, but so I'm hungry for realsies this time. So here's what I'm gonna make. So I had this in the freezer, so I defrost this today. This is apple Gouda sausage, and we're gonna put that into mac and cheese, just the Annie's, whatever, and some broccoli. So this might not be the super healthiest thing ever, but kind of just want something cheesy and carby and pasta-y. So this is what I'm going to kind of combine to make a cute little meal. Let's go. So this is the final creation. This is Ian's. I gave him more mac and cheese and less broccoli. And then this is mine. I have less mac and cheese and more broccoli. And then these are just our sausages, and nothing really too crazy. But I mean, it turned out, kind of healthy in the end. But yeah, that's it for now. This is my dinner. It's like 7:15. I think, and this is my mess of a kitchen. And then from the rest of the night, if I am still hungry, I can't tell right now if I will or won't be, I'll make a little sugar-free pudding dessert. So I might try that, or I might not, depending. I gotta pack for Florida. I leave tomorrow, do some YouTube stuff, and do some stuff around the house before I go tomorrow. So got a lot on the agenda, so we'll see if I keep eating or not. But yeah, that's it. Thanks, guys.